Hey Taurus, welcome to January 2025. This is your monthly reading to get 2025 started. I'm just going to get right into it. We'll get started on Taurus. What messaging do they need to hear? What cards do they need to see to start off 2025, please? What do we have for Taurus? There we go. Interesting. We have pathway, new pathways, paths ahead, 35. And my goodness, great fortune. You see how many times I shuffled that deck? This card has come out in multiple readings now. Great fortune. So very positive sign for a lot of people's 2025. I love that for you. Great fortune is a positive card. It doesn't have to mean financial great fortune. It could just mean positive signs ahead, positive futures ahead. And let's see, what other messaging do we need for Taurus to get this reading started, please? Thank you. Start off with star power. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Step into the spotlight. Now, this doesn't have to be the influencer of the company you currently work at. This could be your own company. Become an influencer of yourself, become an influencer online, potentially social media. Maybe there's something that you have great expertise in and that you could start creating a new fortune for yourself. Great sign for your 2025. And then you have investments. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. Definitely do your own research on investing. I am not a financial advisor, but great signs. Work with a financial advisor if you have one for your investments. I love it. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading. January 2025 for Taurus. What do we have going on? What messaging do we need to see? Thank you. Wow. Starting off with that Three of Cups, Page of Wands. Wow, okay, that one went flying. Four of Swords. And finally, one more card for Taurus, please. Thank you. The World. Interesting. I love that with this pathway card as well, because the World's all about things coming to a closure, getting ready to get started on a potential new path here. Could be the case with that star power as well. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, making a decision. This could be financial related, career related. This Two of Pentacles is, some of you really are kind of ending the year, going into the new year, making decisions, trying to figure out which direction to go. That, like I said, this could be career related, where you're deciding between two different careers. Maybe you're thinking about starting something all new, like this star power card up here is saying. Like I said, it doesn't have to be career related. It could be financial related. Maybe you're deciding on investments, but overall, it's very much usually a card centered around your finances, trying to make more money, trying to improve where the money is coming from, or changing that pathway of where it's coming from. But we start off with the Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups is a great card for successful completion to projects, having reasons to celebrate. I get this overall feeling this is just being surrounded by the people that you really like, people that you want to be around. Because this is a card about celebrating your harvest, celebrating your successes. So some of you might be meeting up with friends around this time, just kind of getting together and celebrating the past year and celebrating what's to come, and saying, here are my goals potentially, here are some new projects that I want to start. It's just overall having a very good support system around you, people that truly want you to succeed here. So I find that very good card, enlightening card for your beginning of 2025, because it's just surrounding yourself with people that want you to win. That's what I always think about when I see the Three of Cups, being around people that want you to succeed. They don't want to hold you back. They don't want to get in the way. They want to see you win. You go into that Page of Wands. Now, this is where things get interesting, because the Page of Wands is kind of like switching things up. And that's, goes back to that pathway card. Page of Wands is a card of looking at things a different way, trying to say, you know what, I'm going to kind of switch things up. I'm going to try something new. It can also symbolize travel, potentially. You know, we have the world over here, so some of you, it could be opening up the door to wanting to travel more often as well. But let's go ahead and clarify these first two cards. Three of Cups, Page of Wands, please. What other messaging do we have for the Three of Cups for Taurus? Thank you. Seven of Cups. Interesting. Some of you have a very full schedule coming in. You know, like I said, with this Three of Cups, it could be spending time with people that you care about and care about you. Seven of Cups is having to make that choice. Very much a card of having a lot on your plate, multitasking, or just having a lot to fit into a short period of time. Seven of Cups is also a great card for having several choices ahead of you. Three of Cups can also symbolize that, having multiple choices in front of you. So that definitely gives me more guidance, is that some of you are going to have to make a choice. We have that Two of Pentacles over here. So some of you do have many opportunities to choose from, or it's potentially multiple people to choose from to spend that time with. So you're having to make a very educated choice here. Avoid impulsive decisions at this time. Be very clear about what you're trying to manifest as well. So keep that in mind. Page of Wands. Clarify that Page of Wands, this new adventure, this new perspective. Thank you. Judgment. Receiving your higher calling. Yes. All about receiving your spiritual awakening, receiving good news. All right. I feel like when we think about the Judgment card, we see people rising up. The angel is trumpeting from the heavens, and they're rising up. They're receiving the message that they've been waiting on. So some of you are receiving news that you've been waiting on, receiving this direction. Maybe this is what helps you go down this pathway. This is what helps you go into this star power, this stepping into the spotlight. All right. There's this higher calling, this feeling of following your passion, but in a different way. Some of you are already doing that potentially, but there's like this different path forward. It's very strange, convoluted messaging that's coming in on this one, because it's like it's doing the same stuff but differently is kind of what I'm getting here, because you're still doing what you love, but it's in a different fashion. So we jump over to the Four of Swords, and that Four of Swords is a card of maybe feeling a little bit worn down. You know, we go back to these multiple opportunities. Maybe there's many things on your plate. You're feeling a little exhausted. Four of Swords, just a card of take some me time. If you can get out to nature, this is definitely a symbolization of getting out to nature to recharge your batteries. So definitely enjoy any free time that you have at this time, because there is this need to recharge to go into 2025 fired up. You know, I feel like you need the energy for 2025 is what I'm being told. Like it's going to be a kind of a go, go, go type of energy here. But let's clarify that Four of Swords, please, for Taurus. Thank you. All right, I'll take it. Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. So Page of Pentacles is this energy of good news coming in. You know, we go back to this Judgment card. So there is this news potentially coming in that's really going to, like I said, fire things up, move things forward in a very quick way, very fast, where there's a lot of energy necessary. So Page of Pentacles, and it's just this sudden appearance. It suddenly comes in. It's very unexpected. Because Page of Pentacles, the pentacle like lowers down from the sky, it just suddenly appears, okay? And then you also have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is this working partnership, this very balanced, beneficial joining of two parties. So this could be a good sign for relationships. This could be a good sign for working partnerships within your career. Somebody could be taking things off of your plate. Somebody is freeing up things that are on your plate here. All right, so it allows you to kind of proceed forward down this pathway. I feel like some of you are being held back because you have so much on your plate right now. So energy getting things off your plate. You have multiple twos here. So this is, when I see multiple twos like this, I think partners in crime energy. So somebody that you're already with typically, It takes me back to this Three of Cups, somebody that you already trust, somebody that you already have that energy with. It's like they remove things off of your responsibility list almost and free you up so that you can kind of move down this, experiment down this pathway energy here. And then you have the World. And like I said, this takes us to that pathway. The World is completing a chapter, completing a project within our life. This is completing a cycle. This is all about great success, being fulfilled, but ready for new challenges, ready to start the major arcana all over. This is the last card in the major arcana. So what happens after the World is we start over. We've completed a cycle. We've learned, our spirit has learned the lesson. Our soul has learned what it needs, what it needed to learn. And now it's ready for this new challenge. It's ready to start all over with the Fool energy. And that's what takes us on this new pathway. But let's clarify that World for Taurus, please. Thank you. Have the Hangman. And this Hangman is becoming enlightened. The Page of Wands. Having this new perception. So gaining a new perspective, almost being in an uncomfortable position. You know, it takes me back to that Four of Swords energy. So kind of being in a position where you're exhausted, but you keep going, but in that kind of direction, in that feeling of being exhausted, but keep going, it gives you this new perception, this new idea, this new pathway. All right, the Hangman is coming to this sudden realization that your answers have finally arrived. And it, again, this takes me back to the Judgment, the Page of Pentacles, this news coming in, this guidance coming in, this sign of where it is that you're supposed to be going now. It's something I want to point out. It just was like wandering around looking. My eyes were just wandering around scanning the cards. We have 35 and we have 26. Both of those, they add up to 8. If 8's a special number for you right now, it's a card of being noticed. So that goes back to this stepping into the spotlight. Or I said it's a number. I think I said a card of being noticed. I meant to say a number. 8 can symbolize being noticed by others. In the bottom of the deck, you have the World again. So very much it's time to complete a cycle. It's very much time to kind of get out there and try a new pathway. Try doing something new. Get out of your comfort zone, I feel like. Well, let's see. What numbers do we have for Taurus? We have numbers 3 and 9. 3 and 9. This could be lucky numbers during the month. They could also be special significant days of the month to be on the lookout for. And we have 3 again and 8. Add those together, you have 11. So 3, very much a card or a day to be on the lookout for. And if you add up the World, 21, you have 3. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you see your future readings. And I look forward to seeing you in your next reading. Goodbye.